In the last couple of years, I have managed to change my body from this to this, and the way I eat has actually changed as well. I'm less inflamed, less puffy, and I feel like my gut is thanking me for all these changes. Today, I just did a food shop, so I thought, let me show you exactly what I bought for the week. Let's start off with the protein section. One of my favourite and probably most important that I rely on in my eating, because every day I try and eat a high protein diet, so I need to make sure I've got these things ready in the fridge, like my meats and my fish. So let's get into it. Grass-fed mincemeat. With these, we usually do like a spaghetti bolognese or burritos or a naked burrito. Really versatile, high in protein. We usually get the 5% fat one, but there's other options like 10%, 20%. Then good old chicken. Always have chicken in the fridge and ready to use. We literally use it in like curries, pastas, just chicken and rice, jerk chicken. And then I love me a chicken wing. Like, I love chicken wings. I do them in all different flavours. Sometimes I'll do it like southern fried. Sometimes I'll do like a teriyaki sticky chicken or sweet chili. Usually have these on like a Friday, and I'll have it with salad or some like fried rice. Bacon, mainly for my boyfriend. I used to not eat any pork, and now I eat like pork occasionally, just because it's already in the house. I prefer turkey bacon, but for some reason it's so hard to find in Manchester City Centre. I go into like all the little shops, or the little Morrisons, little Tesco's, they don't do it. You have to go to the big supermarkets. When I do my big shop, I do it at Lidl or Aldi, and they don't seem to have. Next, we've got some fried chicken burgers. These are really nice and they're really spicy. This is like a comfort meal, like a quick and easy burger. When we haven't got time, stick it in the air fryer, and I'll have it with salad or some homemade chips. I love king prawns. I eat king prawns every week. Always get this extra large packet, and that kind of spreads out across a couple of meals. I'll chuck it in like noodles or a salad, or I'll just have like garlic prawns with rice. Really good for lunch times because they're already cooked. We've been trying to up our fish intake, because I do feel like me and my boyfriend, who I live with, so this shop is for two of us, we do eat a lot of meat. So we've been trying to balance it a bit more and eat more fish. So we've got some cod fillets and some salmon fillets. Really easy to cook, high in protein. Just chuck them in the air fryer, add some veg and some rice or pasta with it. So easy. Of course, eggs need to be in there, an essential for your cupboard. Literally breakfast time, I pretty much have eggs every day. Eggs on toast with avocado, omelette, scrambled, fried, all that. And also, my partner's favourite pasta is carbonara, so he uses them for carbonara as well. Moving on to the sort of dairy section, we've got milk. I went through that phase, which I'm sure every girl did, of not drinking cow's milk for about a year, and I only drank oat milk. And then I soon found out that oat milk isn't that great to drink either, because it's like high in sugar and stuff, and I feel like it was breaking out my skin as well. So I went back to drinking cow's milk like 99% of the time, but I just can't give up the oat milk in my coffee. I love an oat milk hazelnut latte in the morning, so I still buy one of these so that I can have my coffee. And then with everything else, I drink cow's milk, semi-skimmed. Greek yogurt, again, another essential, great for breakfast time. We have like yogurt bowls as well as like a snack. And we've just got this 5% one, and we get two of them because they don't last us long enough. We do usually buy cheese, but we already had it in the fridge, so we haven't bought cheese this time. Usually just like a mild cheddar. Sometimes we'll have halloumi, because then with the halloumi we like to make chicken pittas. But not halloumi every time, because halloumi is one of them where it's high in fat, but it just tastes good. Moving on to the vegetables, we've got broccoli and carrots. I am kind of going for a broccoli ick at the minute. Like, we went through a phase of having broccoli every single day. So then I kind of got the ick. I thought I'd read it before in another video. I was like, if I have something too much, I get icky, and it's like my taste buds just get sick of it and struggle to swallow it. So at the minute, I'm just having this like in moderation until I'm back to loving it again. Carrots, love these in like any sort of dish just to bulk it up. Frozen peppers. We do usually get fresh peppers, but I keep finding that we're not using them quick enough and then they go off. So this week we've decided to try the frozen ones so that we can just chuck it into the frying pan as and when we need it. But then I have also got these sweet peppers. These are really nice in a salad. They're a different taste to like the bell peppers. Then we've got some iceberg lettuce, plum tomatoes and some spring onion. Well, spring onions, I like to use these with like Asian dishes, so noodles, teriyaki chicken, stuff like that. And the plum tomatoes, I actually like to use these in a Cajun pasta. You basically just bake them in a baking tray with garlic, seasonings and soft cheese, and that basically bakes for like 20 minutes, and then there's your pasta sauce. And you just literally add your protein and your pasta to it, and it's done. So easy. On to the fruits. I feel like I am a fruit girl, like I absolutely love fruit. We've got bananas, apples, some cherries and strawberries. Every week we do tend to have some sort of berry in there, full of antioxidants, really good for your gut. We kind of switch it up between like strawberries, cherries, grapes, raspberries and blackberries. Basically what's on offer I'll grab. 2 avocados, love these at breakfast, healthy fat and keep me fuller for longer, I notice when I do have them as part of my breakfast. And then finally we've got some nectarines. These aren't a weekly occurrence, but again they're on offer, and it's just good to switch up the fruit now and again and change your palate, because your palate gets used to everything in time and time again. I watched a documentary on Netflix about your microbiome, and it was saying you should try and eat as many different vegetables and fruit as possible. Frozen pineapple, just for like smoothies after the gym. I thought these would be good for pineapple and banana protein shakes. Just add a scoop of vanilla whey protein and some milk or water in a blender. Really quick and easy, high protein snack. Finally, onto like the miscellaneous cupboard essentials, carbs, sauces, stuff like that. We have already got a lot of stuff already, so this is just like a top up. We've got some burger baps, just to have with our chicken burgers. Garlic bread. My guilty pleasure is garlic bread. Like if I'm on death row at any point, garlic bread needs to be my death row meal as my last meal on this earth. As part of the meal, not only just that, but you know, as a side. A couple of microwave rice, because I'm a girly who only likes to cook short meals. So sometimes I can't bother to make real rice, not gonna lie, and I'll just use one of these. Usually at lunchtime, because at lunchtime I wanna like keep it short and sweet. Some noodles for stir fries and spaghetti for, you know, spag bol, carbonara, that sort of thing. Chopped tomato, pesto, coconut milk, and a Thai green curry paste. This Thai green curry paste from Lidl is so good. Usually I avoid like buying curries in a jar and like paste in a jar and pasta sauce in a jar. I prefer to make it myself just because it's better for you and it's less full of like sugar and salt and stuff. But this one's so tasty and it's so easy. You could just add a can of coconut milk to this. And I had like some carrots and some chicken. We love Weet-Bix in this house. They obviously, they usually end up being a midnight snack for me sometimes. We usually have Weet-Bix or porridge for breakfast if we're gonna have like a cereal thing. Like I said, I mainly shop at Lidl or Aldi just to keep the cost down, you know, cost of living crisis, everything's expensive these days. And this all came to, actually we bought some like cleaning stuff as well, some washing powder and toilet roll. We bought a massive 24-pack of toilet roll, and that whole shop came to 93, I think it was 93.50, which I think is pretty good. I think because we bought the cleaning stuff, it's higher than our usual shop, but without that, we usually do spend about between 60 and 80 pounds, which I think is quite good. And this will probably last us like over a week. Pushing like 2 weeks, probably not the fresh stuff like the fruit and veg, and then we'll just keep going to the shop to like top up the fresh stuff like fruit and veg. I'm someone who likes to cook really short and quick meals that are still healthy, high in protein, and are gonna keep me energized all day for all my workouts. So this is what it looks like. Feel free to take inspo for your next shop. Any creator that shows what they eat and stuff in a day, just because you eat the same as them doesn't mean you're gonna have the same results. It all depends on your genetics, your macros and stuff like that, but I think this is a good baseline shot to look at. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.